Packers. Reichert has it all teed up. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Jaden Reed to return this. Showing a little burst so far.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and you're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue, start.
Here's Josh Jacobs get his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Love now. Gets this to OBJ. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Ty Felton here to return it. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
On first down, they'll run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back-to-back carries here. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. The Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll run here on first down. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Viking 18.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
7. First down, Vikings.
From the red zone now. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is Savion Williams on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
First and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Set. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. That's reeled in by Jane Reed. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Set. Fight. 97. Left. Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Escapes the defender. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And He is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. A solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A gain of 13 yards.
Now McCarthy. Look at that power, deep left side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
Rolling left, buying some time. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own numbers. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run here from the gun. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it. But the surprise paid dividends.
Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Okay,
Yeah, you
break.
got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat
Let's
press.
go.
You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Set. Cut. Ready.
Back to the well again. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Let's go now. Yellow. 40. Yellow. Set.
Love looking to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Black Ultra. Ready, ready. Yellow, 20 seconds.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
50, set, ready. 50, green. Hut, hut.
They are going for this. It's Love. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
From the 4-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. There's plenty of design run. McCarthy hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm and were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle could mean a touchdown.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. To the air with Love. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
10. Here we go. Set.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. They're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Fight. 97. Here we go. Set.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that Fought beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Fight 60. Ready.
Flying forward on the ground. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points.
And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Pulled in by his back, White. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. Escaped out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that set.
You know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Blaster, 6. Let's go now.
Love from the gun. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun. Now give it to him inside. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready, ready.
Setting him on the dive. He's still going at the 30. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The 20-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Down, set.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Some other quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a...
That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers reach pay dirt. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers take the lead on that successful kick. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Edgerrin Cooper on the coverage.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Roll left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Same guy. Here's Hopkinson again. And he's got cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Working quickly here. Another carry for him. And they bring him down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. And the Vikings 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. Well, look at call this, other than simply splendid.
Now McCarthy and the Vikings getting all set for the 2-point attempt.
The Vikings will line up for the...
They give it to the back of his own lead. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Every once in a while, you just have to get the pulse of your team and measure how aggressive you want to be. It is such a boost for a team when you follow up a touchdown by outplaying the defense and getting an extra 2.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Quick. Yellow. Ready.
Rolling back gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
On
line.
1st and 10, here's Love. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Back to the air. Love. Looking slant route, complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Trouble 38. Here's cut.
Love with it on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't read the intended target. So 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now. 30. Cut.
Hand off to the tight end. And 2 yards all he can get since they're down.
Hurry.
And goes to the hurry up here.
Cycle.
A 2-yard pickup. Next is
Throwing his Love on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
7-yard line.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Mahone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. No repeat success of that last run, as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
Blue strike.
and 10.
Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. Rose caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush and pass. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
60 seconds.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Love brings his Packers to the line. They're going for 2. All
Let's
right, they're going to throw for it. And there he goes! They get to him for a sack, and that may just save them this game. They remain up by 1. Well, they risked it all on that 2-point try, so now they're forced to try this onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. Brought down after reaching the 43. Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just go to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
And they take this in for the score. The Vikings grow the lead to 7. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner. But, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings grow their lead to 8.
36. Packers 28. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the double.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Black swap. Set.
Here's the handoff. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Set. Hut. Set.
Back-to-back carries here. And this one's going the long way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Love. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Ready.
Hand off now from the gun. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Come on, set. Blue, 3rd shot, 17.
The give now out of the shotgun. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Watch out now. Ready, set.
Looking to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends.
He runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut it to just 2 late in the game. So there's part 1, Brock. They they get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for two.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on two-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
And he isn't going to get it. He's not going to get it. They needed that, too, for the tie. But the defense makes a stand that may decide this game. Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And this is covered by the Vikings hand team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Well, he made the edge, just not a lot of room to maneuver once he got out there. They limited the damage very nicely on that toss play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I play receiver. And you receivers, you come.
And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings go up by 8 at the end. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort. It's his want to. It's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set, hut. Set.
First down throw. Here's Love. It's his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Love out of the shotgun. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
At the 45-yard line.
Love now on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down.
Down. Ready.
Once more, it's Love. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Let's go.
The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
10 cycles. Ready.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. And I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
Let's go now. Watch out now. 6 yellow. 45, 60. Set.
the design keeper. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt.
Packers 40.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Felton now to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Right up the gut. And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today as they get the first down. They can take the clock down to 0 now. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Green Bay.